So I never thought that we would see the day as licensed nail techs where OPI decided to finally sell out. They're now making at-home DIY gel kits for the average consumer. Pretty much saying f you to the licensed professionals over the last 30 years who have made them filthy rich.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Esther and welcome to my channel. So OPI just released a new gel manicure kit, and some nail tech are angry about it because they feel betrayed that OPI has released a new gel manicure kit that us DIYers can do at home. So this nail tech decided to come on TikTok to express her grievances. So let's take a look at what she had to say.
So I never thought that we would see the day as licensed nail techs where OPI decided to finally sell out. They're now making at-home DIY gel kits for the average consumer. Pretty much saying f you to the licensed professionals over the last 30 years who have made them filthy rich. I'm beyond disappointed. I'm so sick of brands basically telling us to go f ourselves when we made them what they are as professionals. Why are we doing this anymore? Why are we bothering even having licensing and having regulation if these brands are just not gonna follow suit and just give a middle finger to the rest of us?
I understand what she's saying, but OPI doesn't owe her any loyalty. OPI doesn't owe any of us any loyalty. The only people they owe loyalty to is the shareholders, those who have invested money into the company. Those are the ones they owe loyalty to. Those are the ones they have to answer to. Another thing is the relationship they had with OPI was a mutually beneficial relationship where OPI provided them, the nail techs and the nail salons, with products at a discount. And they in turn display OPI nail paints and OPI products on the shelves and use OPI products on the customers. And in turn, OPI got that exposure to potential customers. So it was a mutually beneficial relationship between the nail salons, the nail techs, and OPI. So she cannot say that OPI is the one that benefited the most. They both benefited from the mutually beneficial relationship. And on the other hand, if she was doing a good job with her business, she shouldn't feel threatened by this OPI nail kit, because OPI has been around for a long time, for decades now, and they have been in different kinds of store departments, stores, stores like Walmart, beauty stores. So she cannot say that she is the one that helping OPI to make business. OPI is a company. They have to worry about their own bottom line. They are not worried about her or other nail techs. And she in turn shouldn't worry about OPI. She should be focusing on her own business and be taking a clue from OPI and seeing what they have done that have benefited them. And she should take that clue from them in order to improve her own business. If she does, her business will do well. A lot of people do not agree with what she had to say, both nail techs and non-nail techs, because they feel like if she was doing such a good job with her own business, she wouldn't feel threatened by the new OPI nail gel kit that have hit the market.
That nail tech that is going crazy over OPI gel kits that are now geared to regular people versus professionals, she is one of two things. Either she's a rage baiter, so she just wanted to create dialogue, get views, etc., which is common on this app. Or she might be a new nail tech, or she's not new, she has problems retaining regulars. Because there's no one that I know that's currently in the beauty industry is stressed because someone can do something themselves. And the reason being, for the one people or the two people that will be doing it DIYing, there's always going to be like 10 people that refuse to do it themselves. And this is coming from someone that is a DIYer. I try to be a DIYer, like for hair, like anything beauty related as much as I can be, just simply because the prices are outrageous nowadays. And for me, sometimes I'm like, it might just be more cost effective to do it myself. But for the things that I cannot do myself, like for example, I cannot wax my own eyebrows. Believe me, I've tried. I will have to pay for that, and I do pay for that. Same thing with like hair braiding. Like I will try to do my own sew-ins, I will try to do my own wigs, you know, what have you, quick weave, all that. However, I cannot braid worth a damn, not even to do like my braid down, so I always have to go to someone to do those things. So I say all of that to say, like, what is for you is for you. So like, just because a brand is releasing something that caters to a different market, it's quite literally a different market. Those were never gonna be your clients.
People aren't going to stop going to you because of a gel nail kit that's made by a brand that's been sold in stores forever. They're going to stop going to you because you have no customer service, you charge over $100 for a basic set, and you nickel and dime everybody. It's greedy. You're not adjusting for inflation to charge over $100 for a basic set, or even $70, $80. And then you're charging these luxury prices, but you're not even a luxury tech. You're not being a luxury person. Having all these rules and deposits and these stipulations, like, it's more of an issue for me to come to you to get a service done that I'm paying you for. How does that work? Because there are techs out there that people will come back and pay for over and over again because they are kind and welcoming. Being a nail tech is a service position. You are serving people, you are interacting with people. So you have to be pleasant, especially if you want to charge luxury prices. And if you're gonna be priced out by a gel kit by one of the most famous nail polish companies in the entire world that has been selling products like this forever, you need to rethink your business strategy because it's not working. It's failing. You need a new strategy to appeal to the public because you are serving the public in some way, shape, or form. The beauty services industry is not an industry where people are coming to you automatically. You have to work hard to get people to stay with you. So maybe instead of bitching on TikTok, start doing some market research.
The nail techs are crashing out on TikTok, and I love it for y'all. I love it for y'all. Nail polish brand OPI has decided to come out with a DIY at-home gel kit so people can now do their own gel nails at home. And I would be lying if I said I have not gotten a few chuckles out of the situation. I truly have. Because it's like, aren't y'all the exact same who sat up on this app and pretty much every other app for that matter, telling your customer base that if they can't afford your prices and you can't afford a $130 medium length white French tip set, then you're just a broke ass and you need to f off? Wasn't that y'all? Like, weren't y'all the same ones who were like, well, actually, getting your nails done is a luxury. Obviously, some of you just can't afford luxuries in life, and that's just too bad. You dumbass broads have priced yourselves out of your own market, and now you mad. What was even funnier about the entire situation, and this is coming from somebody who did start doing nails from home at a certain point, what was so funny to me is that y'all really loved to parrot that whole luxury talking point. Meanwhile, there actually isn't really anything luxurious about somebody having to come and sit in your living room to get their nails done. Like, there's nothing luxurious about somebody having to come to your mom's house, walk past all of your family in the living room and down the hallway to get to your bedroom so they can get their nails done. There actually isn't anything luxurious about somebody having to walk through your backyard in the middle of summer to go into the shed that has nothing in it but a AC unit to get their nails done. There actually isn't anything luxurious about your client booking a pedicure and they show up just to have to soak their feet in one of those plug-in foot soaking tubs that you can get for like $25, $30 at Walmart. Like, y'all be out here talking about luxury until y'all are blue in the face, and whole time y'all be offering the same level of quality that somebody could give themselves in the comfort of their own home. Like, the main people who go on and on and on about nails being a luxury and that's why all of my sets, even my short sets, start at $200 are the ones who are offering the most unluxurious experience that you can possibly think of. They're the ones cussing you out on their booking sites. They're the ones telling you that you gotta park down the street and walk to their house because they don't allow extra cars in their driveway. No, you can't accidentally show up 30 seconds later. They're gonna charge your card for the full price of the service. Like, y'all took something that actually was supposed to be a luxury, something that was supposed to be a relaxing, luxurious experience, and y'all made it as inconvenient as humanly possible for your clients. Y'all have taken a service that was supposed to be calming and relaxing and enjoyable and have turned it into something that is stressful and anxiety-inducing. Like, it's literally the hairstylists all over again. You know, remember when all the hairstylists were up here all bent out of shape because they found out that people were cutting and coloring their hair at home, as if everybody can just afford for a basic trim and color to cost them $500? And what really kills me is, like, for one, can women business owners please stop getting on the internet crying over the fact that there is competition? Like, y'all love to go on and on about girl boss this, girl boss that, you know, girls are just as capable of leading and managing as men, but then y'all will get up here and unravel over the fact that there's competition in the world. Like, why do y'all get up here and pretend like DIY options have not always existed? Box dye has literally always been a thing. OPI has literally always been available to the average everyday consumer. Like, why do y'all get up here and crumble and cry as if these things have not existed since the beginning of time? Y'all actually play into the stereotype that women leaders, women business owners are weak. Genuinely do. Y'all play into it. Y'all are led by y'all's emotions. Y'all carry that high school mean girl ass personality with you into your business as a grown woman. You shit talk, criticize, and sometimes just flat out insult your customer base every time they have a question or a complaint about something. And y'all come up here falling apart, ready to just end it all because, oh, this other company offers the same thing that I offer. Like, in reality, it's starting to get that y'all actually aren't as confident in y'all skills as y'all want people to believe. Because if you were, you would realize that the customers who are meant for you will be for you regardless of what else is going on. Regardless of what product is released, regardless of what new company opens, regardless of what new nail tech or hairstylist comes out on the scene, the customers that are meant for you will be for you. And if you really are as good at what you do as you say you are, and you really are offering as luxurious of an experience as you claim you are, then you will have client retention. Your customers will find you, and your customers will stay with you. If you are finding it impossible to keep even one client as a reoccurring client, then maybe, just maybe, you actually aren't as amazing as you think you are. Maybe your service actually isn't as luxurious as you've boosted it up to be. Maybe you're just flat out rude. Because some of you are very talented, but you're also a bitch. And guess what? Whenever you're offering a service that requires your clients to have to sit around you for 1, 2, 3+ hours, you actually kind of have to have at least somewhat of a decent personality. That's why those snotty, cocky ass tattoo artists are having such a hard time in 2025. If you're a guess what? I actually don't want to have to sit around for 8 hours as you tattoo me and listen to you speak. Y'all have priced yourselves out the market. And even if people were willing to pay the price, your personality is the final nail in the coffin. Don't be mad at OPI, be mad at yourself and all the other people within the same industry as you, because y'all are the ones who have ruined it. Love you. Bye.
Alright guys, as a nail tech, I have no idea why this lady is so upset about the OPI DIY kits that just came out. One, Kiss has been selling these kinds of kits at CVS for so many years. Two, you can stroll into any TJ Maxx and buy OPI, so I don't know what she's saying about it being like a professionals only kind of brand and them selling out. Three, nails are expensive, and that totally makes sense if you want to do it yourself. In fact, I encourage all my clients to try and do it by themselves. If, you know, they're patient, they're creative, they just need to save a bit of money, take a break, like, that's totally fine. That's how 99% of nail tech started, I feel like. But what's scary is how mad the internet is at nail techs right now. I just want to clarify that I don't think there are other nail techs who think the way this lady does. Like, we're not that threatened by it. So I would appreciate if people don't get so mad at us, please. Thank you. Alternatively, you can come take a press-ons class at Tiny Chaos Studios in Boston. We teach press-ons classes so you can get really cool designs and learn new skills. Or you can go to Open Studios, which is access to 500+ materials, hundreds of charms to do whatever you want to do and make your own set of nails, bring your friends, learn a new skill. Also, you can go to a grocery store and buy food and cook your own food, but sometimes you just feel like paying to eat out and have someone else do it for you. So I think that that aspect of nails is always going to be there. Like, you can always do it yourself, but sometimes you just don't want to bend hunched over to paint your big toe. Like me.
Baby, who else is tired of spending unnecessary money on nails? Me. This set plus my toes cost me $110. I'm done. OPI came out with a DIY gel nail set, and baby, they got the nail techs in a frenzy, okay? they going crazy. And I get it. Everybody has a job to do. They don't want to be losing no money. But I remember back in the day, you could pay $25 to $30 to get your nails done. Now the price is ridiculous, and we are tired of paying it. I would love to see the nail industry crash. I'm just being honest. It's ridiculous how much us women have to spend on getting our nails done. I would try my best to go a month in between getting my nails done just because the price is absolutely ridiculous. Ladies, let me know how y'all feel about that. Like, I am so happy. I'm definitely about to order my OPI DIY nail set because I'm tired of sitting in these people's chairs. It is what it is. I'll add that to my own personal maintenance. I'm tired of giving these people my hard-earned money just for them to be talking in some other language about me. Okay?
We've all seen this video, right? A professional nail tech who is crashing out over OPI selling professional gel nail kits for at-home consumers. Funny enough, I have an OPI gel nail kit from probably 10 years ago, confirmed in the comments of this video, so her crashing out is absolutely hysterical. But the first thing that came to my mind is I do photography side work, and girl, we have AI to worry about. Okay, the do-it-yourselfers are gonna do it themselves. That's always going to be a thing. Do it yourself. They are the type of people, they're frugal. They're looking for ways they think they can do it better. And you know what? God bless them, because they can paint with their non-dominant hand. They can paint with that left hand, okay? A sister can't. I'm always going to go get my toes done. I don't ever get my nails done. But point being, this is such a non-issue when I think of all the professions out in the world who have to worry about AI, and the fact that you can literally put a photo in AI and say, hey, I would like my newborn's photo to be turned into a professional photographer style photo, and AI can do it, babe. You've got nothing to worry about. To me, this screams, my chair is not filled and I don't know why. And unfortunately for you, that's not OPI's problem. All right. Saying that you all over the last 30 years are what created and put money in OPI's pocket is hysterical. OPI was painting those dogs before you were born. They are an established brand. They can do whatever they want. The crash out is wild in this economy. People cannot afford to consistently go to nail techs, but the people who are going to, they're going to find a way. So my advice would be you need to find a way to make your work stand out and make people return. Because I'm telling you right now, we have bigger issues in other professions than a nail kit getting sold. Okay, we've got literal AI robots who are taking over professions. Yeah.
Girl got on here acting like OPI finna shut her out of business. Like, girl, did you forget at like one point in time we was shut down, okay? We ain't had no choice but to do our nails ourselves, okay? And where have you been? Because those nail kits are nothing new, sweetie. And listen, wasn't it some of y'all nail techs that was on here calling us brokianas in a way? I remember when the full set was like $20. Now it's $80 minimum. Listen, honey, and then when you go to their booking sites, they be having attitudes like someone who does get their nails done and do them themselves. Like, people are going to get their nails did, and some people are just going to do it themselves. That's just the way it is. But getting on here talking about how OPI is like selling nail kits to some random randos, it's like, girl, read the room, okay? Have you solved the cost of eggs? And you notice how the nail techs who keep their books full are not on here complaining? Maybe it's a you problem.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. This whole OPI debate, both sides are kind of stupid. Not the people, but the fight itself. Y'all are arguing over a game that was rigged from the start. So here's what's going on. A nail tech made a video mad at OPI for selling gel kits to the general public, even though they were supposedly a pro-only brand. Or just a brand that had a pro-only line, I don't know. And the DIY community came for her so hard, saying she's a bitter tech who can't keep clients, and she's just mad because people are doing their nails nails at home. But here's what neither sides seem to realize. OPI, calling themselves a pro-only brand, was never about professionalism or quality. It's a marketing tactic. That label exists only to make nail techs feel like they're buying into something elite. Like that product is actually better. Spoiler, it's not. Most of these formulas are actually trash and no better than the average product on the market. It's just wrapped up in a pretty bow. And let's be honest, okay? Even the products that are labeled pro only are already sitting on the shelves at random nail supplies, ready for just anybody to pick them up. Because most nail supplies are unregulated. So the idea that some of these brands are somehow exclusive, that's already a joke. DIYers getting mad about her calling this out are also missing the point. She wasn't saying you can't do your own nails. She was pissed that a brand built on the backs of professionals is now flipping the script as soon as they can cash out on you. Meanwhile, pros are mad they're being undercut, but the real issue is that they fell for the illusion that these brands were ever loyal to them in the first place. Nail brands, even honestly all beauty brands, don't care about pros or DIYers. They care about volume, they care about margins, and they'll shift their messaging in a heartbeat if that means more profit. So instead of techs fighting DIYers and DIYers fighting back, maybe we should all stop defending shit brands that only see us as walking wallets. Because the real L is buying into their fake exclusivity and their fake higher quality while they laugh all the way to the bank. Drop a comment down below. I want to know your thoughts. But remember to keep it kind and classy because my block button stays ready. Okay, bye!
I literally just walked out of the nail shop because I was like, I'm not paying this to get my nails done today. Like, it's just not happening. I'm not paying you to put acrylic on my nails and it's gonna damage my nails. I'm just not gonna do it. Like, and this is coming from somebody, I've had like an at-home kit before and like, I just don't have it on me. But the one that I had, not the best, but it worked for me. And you know, sometimes I do just like to go get my nails done just because I don't feel like doing it. However, I just said today, like, I'm just not gonna do it, you know? And then I get up here and I see OPI came out with their kit and I'm like, wow, crazy. Now let me address and say this because I'm seeing a lot of videos of people saying, oh, it used to cost you $25 to get your nails done back in, you know, 2001, 2004, 1999. Also, gas was like 20 cents.
You know what's the weirdest part about that nail tech who came online complaining about the OPI gel at home kits and complaining like, oh, they're taking money from nail techs now that people can do it at home, I guess. You know what's the weirdest part about that is that one, at-home nail kits have been around for a while, right? Do you see lash techs complaining about lash clusters? Do you see hairstylists complaining about at-home dye kits? Like, be so for real. Honestly, we all can do these things ourselves with a little research and practice, all right? But getting services like hair, nails, lashes done and paying it for somebody else, that's a luxury. We can deadass do this shit ourselves if we really wanted to. So I'm not understanding the reason that you're complaining. Like, what's next? You're gonna complain about what, press-on nails? Like, come on. It is never that deep, all right? People will still pay for other people to do their hair, nails, lashes all the time. Like, you came online bitching for what? What y'all need to do is step up y'all services and lower your prices if you really want people to be loyal customers, and also, you know, train on being a better having better customer service. Too many times I'm seeing so many people complain about getting services done, but the stylist or tech or whatever you're gonna call yourself nowadays, canceling their appointment, rescheduling their appointment. Now it takes away the actual person who's paying for the service. You're taking away their time and their money for your convenience. A lot of y'all customer service, all y'all little rules that y'all have, like, so people gonna get fed up, and yeah, people gonna figure out like, yo, I can actually do this myself. Let me watch your YouTube real quick. Let me watch your TikTok. Like, it's been happening. As long as women have two hands, we literally can do anything ourselves. We literally can. All right, and if we have the extra fun money and we find something that we really like, we're gonna go to them and have them do it for us. Like, you have to take into consideration people's time and money, okay? Think about it like this. Would I rather pay $15 for a lash cluster set I can do on my own and it take about 15 minutes, or Do I go drive to a lash tech, right? Spend my gas money, go to them, pay about between $120 to $150 for the lashes plus tip, and sit in the chair for an hour and a half plus. At the end of the day, it's a luxury, and if somebody wants to pay for it, cool. If they don't and they want to pay for those little at-home kits, cool. People can do what they want with their money, and nothing is going to happen to your pockets unless you practice bad business. When I like somebody and their service, I'm loyal 10 toes down. This is my favorite quote I like to say to people when they be tripping. A lot of y'all are swimming in a 3-foot pool. It's not that deep.
I can agree with these people because when a couple of years ago, I think either of last year or the year before last, a lot of people came online to complain about nail techs pricing them out of nail salons because they felt like nail techs and nail salons were increasing their prices and overcharging for basic services that was affordable a couple of years ago. So what do they expect people to do? Do they expect people to come begging them? Do they expect people to come crawling back to them? They are the one that taunted their own customers. They were the same people that were calling their customers broke, that if their customers couldn't afford to come to them, they should do their own nails at home. So that's what people are doing now. That's what people are doing now with the DIY kits that OPI and other beauty brand has graciously provided to us. As a woman, I used to go to the nail salons. But nowadays, since prices have increased, I don't go to the nail salon anymore. In the past, I used to go once in a while, like maybe once a month or once every other month. But with the prices increasing, I decided not to go anymore. I have been mostly doing my own nails at home. I know it's not profit, but nobody is going to pay attention to all of that. So I only go to the nail salons like once in a blue moon. If there's an event that I have to go to and I don't want to do my own nails at home, then I will go to the nail salon. But I have to budget for that because, as I said, nails prices, even the basic service, the prices for that have also increased. And also, OPI is not the only one that have DIY nail kits. There's Silent Beauty who also have their own nails kits, I believe, and there's other nails brand, the other beauty brands that have their own nails kit. And as some of these people said, there are a lot of things that people do at home, do by themselves. Like for example, people do their own hair at home, people do their own haircuts, their own braids, their own hair coloring at home. And salons, you don't see people who work in the salons industry coming online to complain about that. A lot of people also do their own taxes at home, but there are still accountants and CPRs that people go to. And other people also do their own makeup at home, but there's still professional makeup people who people also go to. So there is room for both people. There is room for the DIYers and there are rooms for the professionals. I know she feels threatened by OPI, that OPI is taking away her livelihood, but she should focus more on improving her business model, improving what she needs to improve, and upping her game. And she'll have a lot of clients. There are a lot of other nail techs who still have clients. How come she is the one that don't have clients? So maybe there's something that she is doing wrong. So she should look within herself. She should improve her business model. She should focus on her professionalism, because some of these professionals, the services they provide is not superb, and maybe the services she is providing is not superb. Maybe that's the reason why she isn't retaining more clients. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this OPI gel nail kit drama that is going on online? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. And please guys, let's be respectful in the comment section. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next one. Bye.